There's never any trouble here in Bobbleland. Welcome back to Words Wednesday on HQTV. We're coming to you live from LA with yet another game of word puzzles to enrich your brain and maybe your wallet. But first, here's 411 and how to play along. First, you'll be given a wheel. Spin it to get a free letter that will be revealed to you throughout the game. Next, I'll give you clues to our 12 word puzzles. Use the clue or your intelligence and the keypad at the bottom. Within 20 seconds, tap out the letters to the answer. If you guess the wrong letter, you'll get a strike. If you use up all of your strikes, you're out for the night. If you have an extra life, you can use it to get a second chance, except on the final puzzle. If you get to the final puzzle and solve it correctly, you will win a share of that cash prize. All right? I believe in you. We're also in the midst of our summer season here in HQTV, but to explain more, but first, let's go to that wonderful intro by Russell Weiner. Can people not hear me? Hello, word dudes, word dudettes, and word folks. This is HQTV Words, the game where the fastest fickle fingers of fate formulate phrases and phonics for fun and frivolity with me, Farad Muhammad. And I am joined by 40-plus players. So glad you could join us all. If you have friends who have already jailbroken the app, tell them to join in right now. Be sure to follow the HQTV team on Twitter at PlayHQTV for all updates and to be notified of upcoming games. You can also join the HQTV community at our Discord. To join it, take a screen cap of the game right now and open a link within, either with the QR code or the text link, and you'll be invited to converse with each other on your screen right here. And hey, if you'd like to be a part of the HQTV crew, whether it's to host, write, or many of the other ways you could be able to volunteer, let us know via our Discord or Twitter. As always, this independently made fan game is not produced by HQ Trivia LLC, and also let us know on the Twitter or Discord if anything goes askew during tonight's games. I have 12 brain-scrambling word puzzles for you, along with 9 strikes, but hopefully you won't need them. If you get to the last puzzle and solve it correctly, you will win or share the cash prize of $5. However, if you'd like to donate your winnings to help back to HQTV in order to help keep these games coming, there should be a donate button where your winnings are listed in the app. We're also underway with our summer season here on HQTV. For the rest of this month, you can earn points by answering correctly during words, trivia, and the daily challenges. Once you get to 5,000 points, you move up to level 1, and you reach higher levels when you earn more points. For each level, you will earn a permanent free strike for the rest of the season in words. These free strikes are added to your original strikes at the top of the game. So if you're on level 3, you'll have 12 strikes, for example. You can also collect coins playing words, trivia, and the daily challenges, and use those coins to get extra lives, erasers, and super spins in the store section of this app. Anyway, it's time to spin that wheel around my face. So spin, spin, spin. Round and round it goes. Where it stops is right above my nose. That's your letter. All right, fantastic. Beautiful. Okay, so let me know what sort of letter you got in the chat there. And be sure to pick up a super spin to reveal more letters on the wheel in the store section of the app. Anyway, let's get to it. Are you ready to make mincemeat of these puzzles with the power of typography? Well, it's time for the first puzzle of the game. So put on your thinking caps, grab your copy from Carter 95, and let's dive right in. Let me see what sort of letters you got there. See an O, T, R, and S, an A, an N. Beautiful. All right, fantastic. It's summertime here in the Northern Hemisphere, which means that fall's right around the corner, unfortunately. As autumn's crisp air arrives, shadows whisper of ancient tales and magic stirs in the twilight. In these enchanted evenings, one might glimpse a mysterious figure soaring through the sky on a witch's transportation. Basically, what does a witch ride on? It's a simple puzzle just to get everyone in the game on the same page. If you haven't gotten it yet, the answer is broom. Just type it in. Yeah, I'm giving away the first puzzle. Type in the word broom. Beautiful. Okay. Whether it's Witch Hazel in the Looney Tunes, the Wicked Witch of the West, and the Wizard of Oz, witches and wizards alike tend to travel long distances on a broom. Broom is indeed the right answer. I didn't lead you astray right there. Alrighty then. And it looks like that 46 of you all got it right. Well, actually, able to say that. So, under the moonlit sky, a witch glides on her mystical broom, embodying tales of old and ancient power. Her origins trace back to the earliest of stories, whispered in the dark corners of history, including the tale of Adam's first wife. While the story is more pagan and biblical, it does offer a wonderful literary reference that was later used centuries later on two popular network TV sitcoms. The character named after her even made an appearance in the recent reboot of the spin-off series last year. Uh-oh. Is it glitching for some of you? Well, hopefully we'll stop in a bit. All right. Originally mentioned in the Tale of Gilgamesh, and later becoming the name of a women's festival in the 1990s, we were looking for the name Lilith. Yes, indeed. Beating the order herself here. And it looks like that 43 of you managed to get that one. Unfortunately, 3 of you got that incorrect, but hopefully you can be able to use those extra lives there. Okay. From the depths of ancient lore, Lilith emerges as a symbol of rebellion and untamed nature. In modern tales, a similar fierce and independent spirit can be found in a Gothamite enchantress, who over the course of many years have become Harley Quinn's love interest. No, we're not talking about the Joker. That's definitely less of a loving relationship and more of an abusive, toxic mess. Though I am interested in seeing what they do with her in the next Joker movie. I think it's called Folly of Doom or something like that. Anyway, this is about someone else entirely, so I'll just let you try to solve this. Yeah, most of you are getting this. Fantastic. Alrighty. She can cause Batman to pull out his bad credit card, but in recent comics, the green-clad villainess has had her eye on Harley Quinzel instead. Of course, we're talking about Dr. Pamela Isley or Poison Ivy. That's what we were looking for here. And 35 of you managed to get that one. Unfortunately, 9 of you need some calamine lotion in order to heal there. Well, okay. Shifting from the world of comics to the whimsical realm of children's literature, another character, classic Dr. Seuss novel. I guess it's less of a novel and more of like a short book. I don't think Dr. Seuss wrote like huge novels. Anyway, we'll find something new to do now. Here's a lot of new goo now. New blue gooey, blue goo, new goo, gluey, gooey goo, chewy, chewy. That's what that goo goose is doing. If you choose to chew goo too, sir, if sir, you sir, choose to chew sir with the goo goose, chew sir, do sir. Alrighty then. Chicks with bricks and clocks, clothes for crows, big pig bands with brooms, battling paddle beetles and bottle puddles, and so much more are found in the tongue-twisting tome Fox in Socks. Yes, indeed. And it looks like that 29 of you managed to get that one right. Unfortunately, 11 of you are stuck in the box with Mr. Knox. Alrighty then. Fox and Socks and other Seuss books dazzle the imagination with clever wordplay and imaginative scenes. This festive spirit of creativity and joy carries us into a tradition of hanging greenery that symbolizes love, unity, and cherished, especially during Democratic Christmas time. Simply having a Democratic Christmas time. Simply having... Anyway, apparently all these species of this puzzle's answer are native to California, so they've got that going for them, which is nice. What are we doing on the chat? The game is freezing and glitching, Lexi. I'm very sorry about that. Okay, it's the stream. Sorry. Alrighty then. Be sure to have some breath spray and chapstick handy at the next Christmas party because you might get caught under the American mistletoe. And 32 of you managed to get that one right. Unfortunately, 3 of you may need to use your extra lives on that one there. So let's keep on going. Christmas parties can be a lot of fun if you have an outgoing personality or if you're at a gathering with familiar faces. However, if you're in a party with people that you're not familiar with, you might get called this somewhat derogatory name if you're more of an introvert. I myself can be either one. Mingling is most difficult when I want to talk to someone, but they're talking to someone else. I feel like I'm either listening into a private conversation or really interrupting if I jump in at the wrong time. If anyone has any tips about this, just let me know in the chat. Oh, mixing some letters there too? All right. Okay. If you're like me and feel a tad awkward or shy at parties, you'd probably be called a wallflower. Yes, indeed. And all of you managed to get there right. None of you have any empty dance cards. Okay. That's fantastic. All right. So if you're still in it to win it, give yourself a pat on the back because we are now officially halfway through tonight's game. There have been many people considered to be the richest person in the world. Musk, Gates, Rockefeller, Carnegie. But tell me, though, about the one signature adornment worn by historically the richest person of all time, the African king, Mansa Musa. He was the ruler of the Mali Empire in the 14th century. The empire reached far and wide from Senegal to Chad as he expanded trade dramatically. And it was estimated that in today's money, his net worth would be well over $800 billion. Good grief. Okay, well done. seen them on Mr. T. Anyway, Mansa Musa's riches came from producing salt, elephant ivory, and most notably for this puzzle, gold. In most images drawn of him, he is usually depicted wearing a golden chain. Yes, indeed. And 18 of you managed to get that one. Unfortunately, 14 of you, were cast out of the kingdom or something like that. Okay, well, golden chains glistening with radiant allure evoke images of beauty and wealth. And this enchanting elegance can also be seen in a blossom renowned for its vibrant hues and delicate fragrance, celebrated as a symbol for true happiness. Originally, it was a symbol of happiness in Japan. It's also associated with passion, femininity, and fragility. It can also be seen on the coat of arms of the city of Bostan, Slovenia. Okay. This might be a tough one. Okay. Be careful when you plant these in the U.S. because the honeysuckle azalea is considered a non-native invasive species. Honeysuckle azalea is the right answer. 18 of you are still in it to win it. Unfortunately, 8 of you have wilted on this puzzle here. Hopefully, you can be able to use those extra lives. Okay. The honeysuckle azalea, with its vibrant colors and sweet scent, brings joy to any garden. However, in the world of myth and magic, another plant captures attention with its curious properties, giving it the name of the screaming plant. 10 points to Gryffindor if you can remember this quite loud scene. Well, the plant is real. The idea that it would scream if you were to uproot it is firmly in the realm of fiction. Just don't fade like Mr. Longbottom before solving this puzzle. All right. While referenced in Harry Potter, the legends of this plant's mystic properties actually date back to the Middle Ages. It's among the reasons as to why the most famous magic plant in Europe is the mandrake. Mandrake. I no longer sit back and allow. Alrighty then. It looks like that's 15 of you managed to get that one right. 4 of you have been neglecting your earmuffs. All right, splendid. We have covered a bit of horticulture as we go into double digits here in our game, but now let's cover anatomy. In particular, a medical emergency that poses a significant threat to life, as it evokes the imagery of a literal bleeding heart. This condition can also be caused by either like an extreme an extreme injury to the heart, or in very, very rare cases CPR. How are we doing in the chat here? Get your earmuffs. Bunch of people winning. Okay. You got it the last second there, K. Bendel? Beautiful. Alrighty then. This is a condition where blood collects in the sac surrounding the heart. If left untreated, the heart gets from preventing it to pump blood efficiently. So it's essential to get treated ASAP for hemopericarditis. That 4 of you managed to get that one right. 14 of you, unfortunately, got schooled on that one there, but hopefully you could still be able to use your extra lives. Yeah, that was a bit of a tough one there. All right, brilliant. It is now time for the penultimate puzzle and the last chance for you to use your extra lives if you have any. In gardens worldwide, a vibrant flower blooms with strikingly bright petals, symbolizing warmth and creativity. Its distinctive shape and color bring to mind the familiar hues of the Symantec circle logo. This is a flower and graphic design question. If you have Norton Antivirus, you probably recognize this logo when being asked to renew your license for the software every year for $95. I hope that you've been paying attention to all these answers throughout the game here. Just looking for question 12, or puzzle 12. Okay, looks like we got a lot of these here. Fantastic. If you remember the Symantec logo, it looks with a yellowish inside of a circle that's a yellowish with a splash of orange. That color is also known as marigold. Lives, no mercy. Here we go. This is the last puzzle, so no hints from me at all. Good luck. Fantastic. Spanish broom, lilies, poison ivy, foxglove, mistletoe, wallflower, golden chain, honeysuckle azalea, mandrake, bleeding heart, and marigold. Ingesting these plants can have varied reactions, including the range of vomiting, irregular heartbeat, and death. And it looks like that we have 4 winners tonight of tonight's episode of HQTV Words. Congratulations. You came, you saw, you solved. Each for $10 is coming to $1.25 per person. And the winners are ABC News, Eugene, the Trivia Machine, Best Can Ever, and Noel Sarah. Congratulations, you've all become $1.25 richer. Fan-dang-tastic. Alrighty then. As always, thanks again to the HQTV crew. It's a pleasure, an honor, and a personal thrill to host these games. And for your patience. Be sure to tell your friends and to prep the app and join and follow the HQTV Twitter feed at PlayHQTV for all updates. We are a small organization of volunteers putting these games together, and word of mouth is the only way to gain any sort of traction. Don't forget to join the HQTV Community TV and chat it up with fellow fans and get additional notifications of upcoming games by signing up at our Discord. Take a screen cap of the game right now and use the QR code or web address to join in. We're also looking for hosts, writers, and and more in the HQTV crew. Send a DM to the crew via Twitter or join the Discord and let us know how you'd like to volunteer. Special thanks, as always, to the creators of HQ Words' graphics, music, sounds, and development, including Kevin Shand, Mavis Everett, Marcus Eckert, Russell Weiner, Colin Kroll, and countless others. This fan project is a labor of love, and it would not have looked nearly as nice without the work that you have all put into it. Join us for our next trivia game on Friday the 19th, and we will return to the Lexicon Fab here on HQTV Words on next Wednesday, July 20th. On Twitter, Threads, and Instagram at FARD Muhammad, and you can visit my website at heyitsfard.com. This has been Farad Muhammad, and remember, mistletoe can be deadly if you eat it, but a kiss can be deadlier if you mean it. I'm Batman. Good night.
Let's go. Let's go.